Hello and welcome to the Creator's Garden. I am called Harpy, and today we will be creating some more borbfish. So, for those who are unfamiliar, the creatures you see behind me are called borbs, and most recently in the Creator's Garden, we have been making some borbfish. So basically, you take a borb, and then we add a species of aquatic animal to it. Doesn't even have to be a fish, per se. But we've done this before on another stream, and what we did before was that eventually we would use the fishing minigame to basically generate which species of aquatic animal we'd be mixing with borbs. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead and move on to the main camera. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So even as you can see on the past page, we have done this before with a variety of aquatic animals, not all necessarily fish. But what I thought would be fun was that you can see the fishing minigame over there, is that we'll use that to generate our aquatic animals, our borbfish, and see what we get. And hello Reagan, welcome, welcome. Yes, these are drawings. But yes, since you are in chat, anyone in chat can put in the exclamation fish chat command, and you will be able to fish in the minigame. Unfortunately, I'm not always able to hear when you guys are fishing, so if you guys want to tell me what you guys end up catching, that would be awesome. You're good at drawing? Oh, thank you. But yeah, if you'd like a demonstration of how you can fish in the minigame, all you have to do is type this in chat. And then as you can see, you can start fishing in the minigame. Ooh, I caught an anglerfish. I think I did an attempt at that in a previous drawing I did actually, but I do not mind attempting another anglerfish. So I will just, you know what, I'll put anglerfish down there since they are more of a deep sea type of creature, so I'll put that down there for now. Another fish that I actually have on standby that I wanted to sketch up was the sand tiger shark. So I'm going to attempt to sketch out the borbfish version of a sand tiger shark and see what I can come up with. Generally speaking, it's just going to be a lot of the fins, I think. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. I know in some places it is getting very warm. So I hope anyone who has to deal with any heat today, hope you guys stay cool, stay hydrated, stay safe. Let's see, where do I want to place this? Because I know with these borbfish, I'm going to end up taking a lot of artistic liberties. It's just a matter of which liberties I actually want to take. And I'm also trying to take a look at my reference photo, trying to gauge whether that's on the side or directly on the bottom. And I think these are more on the side, while this is at the bottom. And then the tail fin is gonna be where I think most of the personality comes in. Because it's kind of oddly kind of squarish over here. Like a notch. And then like that, I think. Just put that there as sort of my guideline for where I want the gradients to go when I get into coloring it. Eventually I will. Don't know what the temperature is right now, but I know it's hot outside right now. Yeah, it is hot outside for a lot of people. But that's why it's always nice to think of cooler places. But yeah, if you feel like it, go ahead and try out typing exclamation fish in the chat and see what you fish up. Otherwise, you're also just welcome to lurk. I get how that is. Because on the bottom of the screen, you can see we have all sorts of chat commands that you can mess around with. It's like having like all sorts of like little toys that people in chat can play with. But yeah, since I did fish up an anglerfish, I am going to go ahead and look up a decent reference for that. Because, you know, anglerfish, you got the general, you know, little glowing lure at the front. But I'm not too familiar with all the other details. They are kind of creepy with their mouths open, though. Okay. I think I've picked one to base mine off of. I think I will end up changing the beak a bit, though. I just kind of put a default beak on them, since they are supposed to be initially borbs. Ooh, you got a jellyfish. Ooh, that's a good one. We haven't done jellyfish yet. So I think I will probably draw up the jellyfish over here. Just so we have more room for the tendrils and all that. That's gonna be fun. Especially since we have to like account for all the translucent areas of a jellyfish. I gotta go ahead and look up what jellyfish I want to do. Maybe I'll do the man o' war jellyfish. Portuguese man o' war, yeah. That's going to be very interesting. If I could just not get pictures of them beached, that would be lovely. Although, maybe I shouldn't do Man o' War because I think Man o' War seems to be more of a floating type jellyfish, and that's not really conducive to the piece that I got right now. Maybe I'll do Man o' War later. So, different jellyfish this time. Maybe moon jellyfish. Okay. That's going to be interesting. Oh, I see you caught a tetra. Do I have any pets? So I do in the creator's garden. I do have a lot of borbs around me. My most favorite one being Feather King. And let me actually summon him for you. Because they always like the enrichment of being called over. There he is. Feather King says hi. Seems he's liking the sketches so far too. But yeah, he's the borb that often I call for to bring me milk tea. That's how I'm staying hydrated. Alright. You'll specifically call this one? Moon jellyfish. And we still need to finish up the anglerfish as well. And actually, this will be very interesting. How do I go about maybe beak here? Maybe I start with the jellyfish first, and then I'll figure out where the beak goes afterward. This will be interesting to figure out later. But I also still need to finish up the anglerfish. You're drinking coffee, juice, and water to stay hydrated? Awesome. I'm not too much for coffee, unfortunately. I thought I was. I tried it, but a little too bitter for me. But juice, there's plenty of fruit juice that I like. But more recently, I've been into fruit teas. So, like, fruit-flavored teas and stuff like that. And I, too, also have a water bottle on standby as well. Let's see, where was I? Right, anglerfish. So I think all I need for this is just a quick little fin here. I kind of need to keep the round shape as best as I can. And then we can do one more Borbfish on this page before I get into inking and coloring. What kind of fruit tea do I like? Well, most recently, I mostly have gotten peach tea. But I also like them with lychee coconut jelly. So it adds a little bit more sweetness to it. And what are your favorite types of fruits? Or even favorite types of sea creatures, since that's what we're drawing. That sounds good, right? Up one more. Would you like to go ahead and catch up fish for us, or would you like me to do it? Because I can do it. It's alright. Most fruit are your favorite? That's fair, that's fair. You can do it? Okay. Let's see what you get. Oh, whoops. I forgot. I need to switch this to live chat so that I don't miss anybody. And the survey says... Aw, that's a shame. We actually already did clownfish. But you can go ahead and catch another one if you'd like. But yeah, just so you can see. We already did a clownfish, borbfish. I actually like how that one came out as well. Oh goodness, that's another unfortunate one. What should I do when we get like non-animal catches? I have yet to figure that out. I keep thinking that I'm going to figure something out for when we do like non-animal catches, because I know there's like stuff like the seaweed and like trash bits in the pond, but well, maybe I'll just add a little seaweed here in the background, since this is going to be like a full piece. I'll just add a little seaweed. You can certainly do it again. You can fish as many times as you like. Even if we're not like generating more fish, you can just keep fishing as well. Because the mini game also has like a leaderboard. It's got all sorts of little gimmicks around it. But also, feel free to let me know if like you gotta go or if you don't feel like fishing anymore, you know? We're just being chill here. Darn it, again! We already did a puffer fish. Man, we're just getting really unlucky with these, aren't we? But yeah, as you can see, I did a puffer fish where I did like the deflated version, and then I did the inflated version. I didn't think we'd get so many duplicates already. I thought there was like more to that. You like it? Yeah, I like how a lot of them came out. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Let's see if I can get anything different. Come on, pond, stop giving us doubles. We can all fish. Let me just double check if I just need to double check that's an actual thing. But let's see what you caught first. Ooh, coolidge. That's also one I haven't done yet. Okay, so we got a couple. We've got a couple we can work with. Thank you very much, by the way. I I appreciate you. Okay, so it is an actual fish. It's not too interesting, but I'll keep it, 'cause why not? But I think we'll go with your catch first. Which is going to be very interesting because the loach is a very more elongated fish. So we might run into the same issue as we did with the pencilfish, because the pencilfish was also a very elongated fish. That's why they called it, you know, a pencilfish, because it looked like it had a long stripe of lead that went through it. So for the coolie loach, I might just have to go more with the patterning, less than the shape. Actually, what if I just elongated the eyes a little bit? That could work. And then fin here. The back fin is pretty wide. And there's like a tiny little fin right here. And then I'll make the fins kind of like that. All right. So we got our first sketches down. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink them up just to solidify what we got. And then afterwards we'll get into coloring with the alcohol markers. You're welcome. This is really fun. I'm glad you're having fun. Like, outside of this being like a relaxing space to just hang out, I also want my streams to be fun, which is why we have the chat commands, which you can just mess around and like type in any of them if you just want to see what they do. You're more than welcome to, if you feel like it, of course. And hello, Dope. Welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Just want to make sure everything's in order. Okay. art fairly quickly. Because the fun part, at least for me, is figuring out how will the colors lay down. Because one thing I've also been practicing recently is trying to figure out how lighting affects different colors. And I think what I'm going to do with this piece is, while I'm coloring, also try to keep in mind the lighting. Gonna say like the surface of the water is kind of up here-ish. Just kind of vaguely do some spirally stuff up here. And then maybe I'll have the light coming from this direction, so it's kind of like going this way. So now I have to keep in mind that this is the direction the light is coming from, and it's going to be like daytime-ish, so fairly neutral-ish light, maybe a little bit on the warmish side. Your room was repainted yesterday. Oh boy. Well, if it changed color, I hope you like the new color. Otherwise, yeah. But you had to like stay out for a while for the fumes and such, right? Normally watching streams on TV, but just got a phone, so you're watching on phone now? Awesome. the trick with the jellyfish is not to really complete the line art per se. Just so there's like a little bit more room for a translucent look. I think that's all the inking done, so now I'm just gonna figure out how we want to color this. I gotta keep in mind the lighting. So we're gonna start out with the rainbow bass. Got repainted pink and white, but it's what I've had since middle school. Ah. Well, pink and white is always, you know, a great color scheme. I mean, just look at me. Admittedly, my sleepwear wouldn't be like this in this heat, of course, but... Cat just climbed on my leg. Aww. Gotta love the kitties. I'm not sure the Borbs would like kitties so much. They might... It's a toss-up whether the boards would be mistaken for prey or for toys. Perhaps both. Let's start with that rainbow bass. Let's see. This one's got more of a purple, green, blue type of thing going on, which is really fascinating. So I think I'll need these, and then this one, and these. It's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but I'll try my best. Lucky's a cute name for a cat. Okay, just making sure I have a piece of sturdy watercolor paper behind my paper, so that way it hopefully does not bleed onto the next page, because that's the thing with alcohol markers, is that usually with thin paper like the one I'm working on right now, the ink tends to bleed through, and it can definitely mark up all the pages behind it if you're not careful. find the lighting. So, because it's gonna be... Maybe what I should do is I'll have like a little bit of it kind of seeping through here so that I remember what color the lighting is. And I think because it's yellow on a more cooler toned, that means it's going to end up making this color look more desaturated. Very energetic, biting my hands. Yeah. I know some people have cats like that. I mean, some of the Borbs are even like that. If they get a little too hungry, sometimes they just peck that much more. Don't know what to do with them sometimes, but I love them nonetheless. Cat's most likely sleeping right now. I mean, yeah. Best time for it, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of goes yellow greenish into blue. So that'll be fascinating. So I think what I want to do is maybe start with a yellow base to kind of keep in mind what's going on here. Maybe have a little bit of yellows here. Just we'll keep that there, and then maybe I'll do blues for the shadows. Let's see how that works. Fit in well because we're getting into greens and blues over here, which means that they would be more desaturated up here anyways. That's there. And I'm gonna call that one good enough. We got a whole bunch of fish to get through after all. You can barely hold your phone because your cat's biting. Aww. But yeah, feel free to let me guys know, well, what are your like favorite sea creatures? Like I know I like seahorses and let's see, what else? There's so many good ones. Like a lionfish is good. Manta rays are also cool. Axolotls and dolphins. Yeah, I remember you recommended a whole bunch of them, which is what we did last stream. So for those watching the VOD, if you haven't seen the last stream, that's where we did an axolotl and a couple variations of dolphins, I believe. And sunfish. Sunfish is so derpy. Like I remember catching those in Animal Crossing. It's like, how dare you? I wanted a shark. Okay, so this is gonna be interesting. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the yellow first and then kind of go into gray from there. We'll also keep using this blue for the shading. But maybe, is that gonna be the right gray or is this the right gray? I think this is the right gray. Not too bad, I don't think. Moon jellyfish. That's gonna be interesting. Seahorse is your favorite? It just got, you know, such an interesting shape, you know? And they just like kind of hook onto the corals with their tails and stuff like that. And some of them just kind of blend in. The animal kingdom in general is just really fascinating. Used to have all sorts of encyclopedias on all sorts of different animals. Okay, let's take a look at the moon jelly. Okay. Now that's definitely going to be tall order just a little bit. Alright, Reagan, thank you for stopping by. Might have to go back in with the white gel pen on this one. Actually, I think what I'm going to do right now is kind of focus on the background a little bit, because I think there's a point here where I kind of need to consider where the transition of light to dark takes place. This will also come in handy because I'm also really trying to get rid of this dark blue because I don't have too many uses for it. So I am just trying to use it up as best as I can. Fact that I have more. I accidentally change the color? Oops. My bad. I guess minor photosensitivity warning for that. Sorry about that. Just trying to gather all my blues. That's the one I need. Let me just kind of blend this up a little bit. To need to go more into a turquoise. Let's see if we can't. Okay, not quite there. Maybe this one. It's a little bit of a tall order, but maybe. still with a hint of blue in there. Maybe that's what we just need to keep adding blue until it's no longer necessary. This, I think, can just blend more into lighter pink. I don't know if I have medium shade-ish, maybe this will work better. Right now, this is mostly just trying to like train myself to see like where these colors actually come from. Actually, maybe this more darker yellow could work here. Maybe a little too vibrant. So obviously, I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting somewhere. Let's just move all these aside for now. And I'm going to take a moment to actually refill this marker. As always, when working with alcohol markers, always protect your surfaces. Especially want to get rid of this ink because I am not a fan of how this bottle was done. Plastic's a little too hard for my liking. Because I know you were running dry. It's the whole reason I'm refilling you. It's because you're leaving all sorts of streaking marks all over the page. Usually means you're running dry. Left marks on the other page. think the borbfish in the ponds are actually getting a little bit antsy because the borbs are trying to get into the ponds to cool off, and they're not having it. It's been interesting seeing how the borbs and borbfish get along. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I'm sure they'll get along eventually. Get it for now. I really can't wait to get rid of this marker. I feel like I have enough marker barrels. I just need to learn how to use them. opportunities with this one. Hey, welcome back. It's looking good, thank you. I think I'm almost done with this. Here where I need to try to enhance the glowiness of the moon jelly. You like it? Thank you. I appreciate it. Especially since a lot of this is very highly experimental. It's not often I draw sea creatures, which is why this is like really good practice for me. Just gets me in the correct mindset to be like, so this is what a sea creature is like. Or this is how I want to do this effect, or how I want to color this way. Gonna go see you next stream. Okay, Doug. Thank you for stopping by. You think I'm good at drawing sea creatures? Aw, thank you. And hello, Kana. Welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it. Yes, it is Borbfish time. Thank you for the hydrate, stretch, and head pads. Okay, stretching my wings. Gotta get some good stretches in. And I will hydrate. Big stretch. But yeah, as you can see, we kind of switched it up from last time we did Borbfish. Last time was just more of a doodle, whatever fish we want. And it's still kind of the same concept, except this time I tried to make it a cohesive illustration this time around. We got the rainbow bass, we got the sand tiger shark, we got a moon jelly, we got an anglerfish, and this one is a coolie loach, I believe. And thank you, Feather King. You love them? Thank you. But yeah, so what I'm thinking is that once we're done coloring the loach, we will be going on break. The fishing minigame will still be up, as well as the ability to summon Borbs, just as usual. Let's see, loach. A lot more reddish browns going on, so let's try these ones. So the darker ones will go there. call this page done. So as you can see, I attempted to do like a surface, close to the surface area, and then slowly kind of getting darkerish. Starting to think that maybe that dark green wasn't really such a good idea. I think I just need to try and find more good midtones so that I can do more smooth gradients. But we'll figure it out. I think my favorites on this one are the sand tiger shark and the moon jelly. And with that being said, I think now is a good time to go on break. And of course, when we come back, we will be doing one more page of Borbfish before we call it. So while we're on break, get yourself some hydration, get some snacks, get some stretches. Be sure to stay cool, and we will be back in a bit. Moon jelly's so pretty. Yeah, beautiful fishy family. How many packs of Reese's you buy? Oh my goodness. I don't know. Did you buy 3 packs of Reese's? Did you buy 5? And by packs, do you mean like just... Do you mean like whole packages of them, or like... What are you doing with 15 Reese's? 15 packs of Reese's. It's not even close to Halloween. Okay, 15 2-packs. It's not too bad, but still. That's a lot of Reese's. Putting in the freezer and eating. Okay, that's valid. At least you're putting them in the freezer. They were 50 cents. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, enjoy your Reese's. We're going on break. Okay, and I am back. Hope you guys had a good break. So I did pull up 4 more fish that we can do. I think that's all we have time for. I'm not sure I can even say the name of this fish out loud, so I'm just gonna draw it. You'll probably never know what it is because it looks like the blandest fish. But if you were here when I caught it in the stream, then you know what it's called. Let's see. This shape will be like that. And this is like the most stereotypical mermaid fin I've ever seen. Most of it is gonna come through in the detailing, which is, it'll be interesting. Hi back, I'm Kana. Goodness. Every time with you. Okay, so we got that one sketched out. The next one we're gonna sketch out is a sardine. Apparently a very salty fish. I think I'll try to make the beak super small for this one just because it is a tiny fish. I'm not even sure if that's all that great. But I tried. Next one. So I know someone fished up a crab. I can't remember if it was you or me, but in honor of the fact that Kana is here, I'm doing a snow crab. And then the last one we got is a blue guppy. Yo, snow crab, yeah. For those who are unaware, Kana turned me into a snow crab. So she would know all about snow crabs, wouldn't you? What do you mean, turned you are one? I am... You look at my PNG tuber right now. You tell me I look like a snow crab to you? Do I look like a snow crab to you? I mean, yes, technically I could turn into one. But that's merely a shapeshifter thing. That's not... What do you mean, yes, I look like a snow crab? You have snow crab vision. That I'm afraid to say it. Yeah, I unofficially diagnosed you with snow crab vision. Okay, snow crab. Goodness. Okay, let's get the fin shapes down pat first. It's very much a lot more flowy. Look like a little diva. I think I have the sketches down pat, so now it is time to get some inking done. Just making sure that's still working. Alright. using that one. But alright. I think I'll just go for a normal light to dark gradient here. Make it easy on myself. have something for that one at least. A little messy, but there's a sardine. It's very orange. Oh, you got a tiny milkfish? Cute. What's this? Giving very light Pokemon vibes. Alright, we're going to color from the bottom to the top. And once we're done, we will call stream. look at the blue guppy though. It's giving Mordecai. It's giving blue jay colors. Okay. Alright. That one needs a refill. This one definitely needed it. Because it took that much longer before the ink started to bubble up. Okay. This should be good enough for now. then once I do some little bubble details, we can call it there. So I'd like to thank everyone who joined us in chat, as well as anyone watching the VOD, for joining me on this stream today. It was a pretty fun one. We got to do a whole bunch of different ones today. But earlier, the pond just did not want to give us any new ones for some reason. So it took us a while, but we got there. And if you enjoyed seeing the art that we made today, I hope you consider leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And if you have already, thank you very much. And if maybe you're considering checking out any of the stories I made, I hope you consider looking at the Snapdragon Club webcomic series. It's available either on Tumblr through the links on my channel page, or you can check out the playlist I made on the channel. It's under the Snapdragon Club series. It'll start you off with the slideshow of the first public comic that I made of the Snapdragon Club series, the grand opening. Then it'll take you to the comic dubs of The Wanderer's Tale and The Hunter's Tale. On Friday, we'll be continuing working on pages for the current installment of the Snapdragon Club series, The Actress's Tale. So I really hope you guys give it a chance and let me know what you think. Any questions or comments would be highly appreciated. And if you're feeling super duper generous, we do have the Ko-fi links right out there in the corner, in which you can buy me a boba. You can become a visitor of Sanctus and get a Borb attributed to your name. Those Borbs show up at the beginning of every stream. And also, we have stickers available in the Ko-fi shop. There's of course the ones of my Harpy form in various outfits that have been seen throughout my streaming career, as well as the Borb Princess version. And then we also have a lot of the major characters from the Snapdragon Club series as well. So with that being said, thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you guys on Friday. So see you then. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Bye.